losing money every Sharpside Sunday because it's an open event, you know what I mean? The hell of the liability. People naked, you know what I'm saying, on the sidewalk. Audrey Bird, she's a really, really dope artist. She does these abstract paintings of
even like that was some shit. I'm like, oh yeah, damn, bro, doing this thing. Cause I'm like, motherfuckers in there naked, it's fire, motherfuckers. And I'm like, ah, shit, it's one of them like, why I'm not there? Like on my soul, I was pissed.
Each artist a room in that house and be like, yo, your interpretation of heaven and hell, whatever that means to you, like go crazy.
And now I know what you mean.
League, and then you go to the league, and
you don't know what the fuck next. Right. Yeah, you hear all these stories.
What do you do after the NFL?
Exactly.
What do you mean? What do I do if I don't make it to the NFL?
Has ever been like any situation to where you feel like, okay, they might be trying to use me, or like, you know what I'm saying, I rubbed them the wrong way, or they hard. Yeah, I fuck with them.
Yeah, shout out to Smoke.
Yeah,
man.
I fuck with them. So they got the me personally. Like this is just me how I feel. Like I said, OG. Yes sir, yes sir. Like I said.
I'm major in this game. Y'all just didn't know my name.
Yo, OG Nino, come through Tulsa, King Spencer, and we here with a special guest. Some special guests actually. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
What's happening, Sharpside Trent?
Man, Savvy Cray in the building.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate y'all boys for pulling up, fucking with us on everything.
Appreciate you having us, dog. Being excited, man. Congrats on all the success.
Nah, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it.
Momentum is crazy for y'all right now.
Man, appreciate that, bro. Like, and you know, we been trying to, you know what I'm saying, get it going, get link in and do this shit. Cause like for people that don't know, Trent is, you know, a business owner first for sure. And you know what I'm saying, would you say like party promoter? What would you kind of like describe as far as what you do with that type stuff?
I consider it myself a curator, you know what I'm saying? But I do promotion stuff, but it's mostly and mainly the artist side of it is curation, and then promoting side of it is kind of like, it's almost one and the same. They kind of benefit each other, but promoting is like a bar, a club might have something already like in mind. Yeah. And I come through and
kind of turn it up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, that's dope. So like I said, first a business owner for sure. So you own a barbershop.
Yeah, Sharpside, and that's how I got started with all the events. So I got the barbershop in 2019, and October 2019 officially opened January 2020, and worst time in history.
I was just about to say, I'm like, man, because I was gonna ask you like, if you know, keep going a little bit. I was just gonna ask you like, how was that even fucking starting up in COVID? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was wild, bro. Like I remember I had the Alexa at the time. Every morning I'd wake up and you know, I'd be like, Alexa, what's happening? And it'd be like, in Wuhan today, and they just started. Then like, the week later, like going over to Germany or something, and then leading up and got here, and it's like all the barbershops looking at each other like, all right, like y'all, are you closing? You closing?
Yeah, because that's
like,
deep.
And you don't want to be the COVID shop, so I'm doing renovations. I emptied out my bank account. Like I'm all chips in on a barbershop, and it was like. It was a process to get it up and running to where it is. I love the shop now, but it's like new ceiling, new tile, new equipment, you know what I'm saying? And so then to be all in and then be like, hey, you can't cut.
Yeah,
you
that's
can't make money.
Crazy.
And
that's crazy.
So staying afloat, I want to say like around March, people were starting to like peek their head out, you know, from lockdown and look around. And I got really, just as like someone, I would attend art shows a lot going up to that. And there's people like Art House, Clean Hands, No Parking Studios that I would go to events before COVID. And I just thought it was dope. And then now I got this business and I needed to let people know like, yo, there's a barbershop here. So we did something called Sharpside Sunday. And it's basically a block party hosting one artist. You know, we had the skate ramps out, you know, and people could bring their own drinks, and it was so dope. We ran it back the next month, and it turned into more of a program.
Yeah, like something that
now it's like there's multiple artists. Now there's
dope.
Multiple vendors. There's someone performing at this time, and that's what kind of like birthed this like new aspect of curation.
Yeah.
And so yeah, man.
Nah, that's dark.
Origin stories, yeah.
That's deep because, like I said, when I had met you, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know what you did. You know, I remember seeing you at my friend Tyler, who's in No Parking. We was at his
Shout out
fashion
Tyler.
show. Yeah, shout out Tyler for sure.
December 1st.
On my soul, he throwing another one. Y'all be there on my soul.
Reflections of David. It's gonna be tight. Circle Cinema, and we doing the after party at 473 right around the corner. So.
Oh yeah, on my soul, and I'm being all in them motherfuckers. I'm there. I'm out that night. No cap. But on my soul, we had met there. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, dope. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like, you know what I'm saying? He dope or whatever. So I remember we locked in or whatever. I saw you at the Mercury Lounge. Mm-hmm. And that's when I had met Coach or whatever. And, you know, we had locked in and we all got cool. And I was just like, damn, bro, I never knew what you did outside of the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, it seemed like he throw parties. And then, I don't know. I think Roses had happened already for sure. Yeah. Because, when I met you, you said this is one of the designers that was in it. That's how I met Coach or whatever. But so just about Roses, like, was that like the first big event you ever threw or something?
So, like leaving 2021, I was like Sharpside Sunday was popping.
Yeah,
right?
It was what you was known for.
And like I'm losing money every Sharpside Sunday because it's an open event. You know what I mean? The hell of the liability.
There's for sure. On me, you got skate. Yeah, you got skate ramps outside on Soul.
People naked. You know what I'm saying on the sidewalk. Like the art was just like
some real punk rock shit.
Sexually charged.
Nah, for fact.
And it was just like a lot of it was a lot of liability, so it got to the point to where it's like, and then on the other hand of that, like I said, it started turning to programming, right? So now I'm actually looking at myself as a curator. I didn't know that term at the time.
Yeah.
But I was like, at the same time, I'm going to all these other like higher end or like, I don't know, more art shows in Tulsa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're hearing about Sharpside.
Yeah, what
Sunday,
you do? Yeah.
And there's like, man. I kept on getting this like compliment that just like just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, what you're doing is cool. It's really raw what you're doing, and I don't know, it felt a lot like, yo, you're doing it but you're not like really doing it.
You're not, you just
like you're having fun.
You a wave on me.
So we did our first fashion show, wasn't Roses, it was a Sharpside Sunday. We did it on the sidewalk of the barbershop. And for the last set, Audrey Bird, she's a really dope artist. She does these abstract paintings of nude bodies. And so the concept was to put her, make her pieces of art come to life within the fashion show. And so I didn't know that they was gonna be walking out naked. And then painted it on the sidewalk. And it's like a Sunday at 2 p.m.
In the middle of the day.
People are like leaving church. And cops pulling up. And so that was the last I could never redo a Sharpside Sunday. Now when I do Sharpside Sundays, it's more like community driven, call to action. I like it to be like a lot of artists' first art show type deal, you know what I mean? Kind of a ground of like making them more comfortable. So that was the last Sharpside Sunday. Leaving that, I had a plan to kill 2021 with 3 events, really 4 events. And the first one was erotic because like that
kind of motivated it.
Just happened and it had a lot of buzz. And so leaving from that Sharpside Sunday, I was like, I'm gonna do an erotic art show, and that was going to be like the jab that set up the hook that was Roses.
Yeah.
So it was like really lit. That was a February show, and then the first Roses was that May, and that concept was essentially to be like make an art show and intertwine it with the fashion show in the sense of like you at an art party, you're having a cocktail, you enjoying the night, and then like a model will brush your shoulders.
Yeah, dope.
You know what I'm saying? And that was the vision. And then we had performances and stuff at the end.
Yeah, that, not to cut you off, but the one that you had before Roses, was that one like an angel or demons type of vibe to it?
No.
I saw a party like that. I think it was at. Yeah.
The thing with erotic is, and a lot of the times when I work with artists, is like I like to give them a lot of like room to work. I don't like to
trying to tell them what to do.
Because anytime that happens, then it's not gonna be dope.
Yeah,
anytime
I know what you mean.
Push back their art.
I think he's talking about the Heaven and Hell.
Oh,
yeah, that's my I'm about to say it was something
on the line. Okay, yeah. So it went. My bad. It went erotic, Roses, Heaven and Hell.
Okay.
And What's So Funny. And by the end of that year, like erotic killed. Roses was
the
craziest.
That
shit
was
I've
dope
been.
on me.
Like 500-600.
Was
people.
it fire motherfuckers doing fire shit there or something?
Fire,
Yeah, I'm like that shit was crazy.
Taco Don's. They just at the time just got their first taco truck.
Where you going, babe?
Parker, Wayne, like killed it. Dear Lover killed it, and they brought not only like the fashion but music
Performances,
aspect
for sure.
it. And Myquan, Dean, like looking back on it, Bex.
Bex dope.
Yeah, she Bex, Coach, and Audrey have done all of my fashion shows since Sharpside Sunday. So yeah, man, it's like that was one of those events. Like it's gonna be hard for me. Like I don't know if I could ever recreate that.
Nah, you could top it, but I know what you mean. Though that one had that spec, because even like that was some shit. I'm like, oh yeah, damn, bro, doing this thing. Because I'm like, motherfuckers in there naked, it's fire, motherfuckers. And I'm like, oh shit, it's one of them like, why I'm not there? Like on my soul, I was pissed. But you know, I was new to the shit. I didn't know, nothing about Trent, Sharpside, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Outside of me running into him a couple times. So I was like, oh yeah, bro, do his thing. Like, but yeah, the Angels one is what I saw. That was a dope concept. I liked that one too. I didn't know where it placed at.
It was Heaven and Hell. That was Queen Rose Art House. Shout out Caleb Lindsay. That was the first show they ever did out of there, other than like some private birthday parties or something like that. So the concept of that was I wanted to rent out his house, because if you've been there, because you've done the house party over there, right?
Yeah, we did like 3 house parties over there, and then we did a festival in his backyard. So yeah, we was the first ones to do like some lit shit over there.
And he just got a dope ass house or something like that.
And then so I wanted to give each artist a room in that house and be like, yo, your interpretation of Heaven and Hell, whatever that means to you, like go crazy. And then meanwhile, outside the music had a progression of it from Heaven to Hell. So it was like light, kind of
and got a little music, darker. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Then like a kind of like I don't know, like a little rock band, R&B, and then it turned out with Diego at the end, like turning.
Diego, that's my boy on me. Nah, for sure, that's dope, bro. And that's one thing I always like just want to commend you on, bro, because I'm like, you was somebody that was like at least in the forefront that was putting these ideas and these crazy, like, you would have thought you were from somewhere else the way you just curate and do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, nobody having concepts like this. And you know what I'm saying? They not doing shit like this, and you don't really see this. And it was more on the underground a little bit to me. That's what made it dope to me, because most parties I go to and shit, it's just pretty much the same motherfuckers in there. So when you heard these events and shit, it was just like so many different people from the art world and from just everywhere. So I'm like, that was something that I feel like you always did and you put on for the city in that way, and that's dope. You get what I'm saying? Like, for sure. On top of, doing a service to the community, cutting hair and doing shit like that, So that's why I'm like, that was dope. I always just respected you for that real shit. So, I just wanted to give you your flowers for that.
Thanks, bro.
And so just to get back on it, like, you curate, you do all this, and, just to get more on, like, barbering and cutting hair and shit. So, like, when did you, first start cutting hair and shit,
Ooh, wow, bro. So I went to TU. I played football at TU, graduated in 2016. From my senior year at TU, I had to do my senior project. I had to make a 35-page business plan.
Damn.
And I was either going to choose a donut shop or a barber shop. I got my hair cut every week. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to do the barber shop, so that way I can get my hair cut and knock out research, one and the same. And by the end of that year, I was like, man, these dudes got it made. And I got it in and out of
what it's like,
and the freedom it could create.
For sure.
In other entrepreneurial, like pursuits. So
nah, for sure. Because there's definitely freedom in it. You own a business,
I did DJ sales immediately after TU. Was killing it, bro. And was like, suicidal, you know what I'm saying? Working for just like I try to apply football mindset into like a normal 9-to-5 structure, and like it just wasn't the same. But I learned a lot from that. I did DJ sales for DJ Connection, and everybody there was super dope. But also I still got my haircut. So every time I got my haircut, I'm like slaving away doing all this work. And for like a wage I wasn't satisfied with. And meanwhile, I'm over here getting my hair cut and just like, man, I want to be doing.
And they getting straight. On me.
And eventually it was like, I'm gonna go to barber school. Didn't cut hair, bro. After that first year, I went to barber school. People was like, yo, Trent, you okay? You know what I mean? Like they thought I was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Like what you doing? Type shit.
Like for real. Because I
start cutting hair and shit or something.
Coaching jobs. The day I quit, like I was, they promoted me to take over the Dallas office. So yeah, man, that was like one of my first gnarly transitions.
Yeah, just big risk type shit. Yeah, that's dope.
Growing up as an athlete in Tulsa, it's like I never envisioned life past 25. No, not on any sad shit, but just in the sense of like, I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there.
I know what you mean.
League, and then you go to the league, and
you don't know what the fuck next.
Right.
Yeah, you hear all these stories.
What do you do after the NFL?
Exactly.
What do you mean? What do I do if I don't make it in the NFL?
Exactly. So it like a basketball player or some rappers. That's why motherfuckers out here suicidal now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doing shit. Mental health is something serious. At least
took 2 years. It's just like to be like, I didn't want to be the dude and not to knock on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like the stereotype of like the ex football player becoming the dog, working at the car dealership or like. Just fall in line to high school coaching just because that's all you knew.
Yeah.
And like I seen it happen so many times, and I was just like, if I were to do the coaching route, it would have to be college, and then that's gnarly, bro.
Yeah, that's a different beast. Yeah,
like
that's more damn near intense than football,
if
NFL.
I had a bad year, like sorry kids, we got to move to Dakota now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's I can get
fucked up.
They ain't never leave the office, like. Man, that lifestyle is crazy.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope that you know what I'm saying, you took the risk though, and it's working out for you. You know what I'm saying? So life, you got to take risks, man. You do, like for real. So like I said, now what you do and everything you do in Tulsa is dope. So like I just want to get more into like just, we was kind of speaking on it earlier, more so just about like, working with people and shit like that. So like, you throw a lot of these parties and stuff, and there's a lot of people that you collab with. Like, have it ever been like any situation to where you feel like, okay, they might be trying to use me, or like, you know what I'm saying, I rubbed them the wrong way, or they rub us the wrong way? Like, have it ever been any tension between like collectives or something?
Since the start, you know what I'm saying? Like at every part of the progress, and it's like business is business. And like I remember like early days of Sharpside Sunday, I remember the first time I got kickback because there's like I said, there's a lot of vendors on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't have 30 tents in front of the sidewalk that I don't
they
own.
over here,
I don't have
sure.
permits for. So I was like, so I started charging $30, and I started having certain
people complain
and drop out. They like boycott. They're like, no, man, Trent's trying to get penny pinch or get, or something, or whatever, just like to get money off us. But like I'm saying, I'm losing money at the time. So and that's when I started doubling down on art and stuff. But then also just like working with artists in general is the best and the worst thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I say. I like to leave a lot of room to where it's like I want to give them as much space to be them. But it's also like the more you throw in, more artists that are in that like pot,
the more
it's just
it's just like personalities. Of course, It's a lot you deal with. Like, cause like I said, we talked. Like I know Coach. I met Coach through you or whatever. And like I said, we speaking because you and Coach are cool now. Everything is good. But like I said, it was an instant because when I met him, I was excited. I'm like, he do his dear lover thing, you do your thing, and it's like, I ran into him, and I'm like, he was like, you gonna have Trent on? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh man, me and him, we kind of ain't cool right now. It's cool, it's nothing personal. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. So, I was just like, I always wonder like, what was that situation? You know what I'm saying?
So, first off, love you, Coach. Shout out.
Yeah, for sure.
Believe in him, and like they are a whole collective. They're not just fashion.
They're
music.
They're
music
on my soul.
So the deal with Coach and Dear Lover was that. Okay, let me lay out the outline of Roses. Right, Roses, like I said, is a fashion show, art show, and the concept of Roses is to be giving a new coming of artists their roses now instead of later, because they are the future. So it's like we try to line that up with people who are really lit, and then we sprinkle in some new designers.
Some new in it, yeah, on soul.
Roses is a programming, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's people you work with who are like stoked to be there, like those people who are new, you know what I mean? So they'll just like point me where I gotta show up, tell me what time, and I'm there.
Cause they excited for sure.
Then there's like another 2 or 3 that are like you just get to see how many people move and work.
No, facts. Yeah, like we were speaking on, like the more people involved, more personalities, the more you learn for
Coach
sure.
Coach had a dude, a really good friend of his. Gert, my homie too. Shout out Gert.
Gert do some dope shit.
So me and Savvy, we've been planning Roses for months on months. We've been going venue to venue. It's been getting hard, but we locked in a date, and it just so and then we did an interview for A-Slut, and then like 2 weeks later, Coach hit me and was like, "Yo, we gotta move the date. We gotta move the date." And I'm like, "There's no moving the date."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
like we're locked in. And then from that day on, it kind of like Roses was almost a back burner. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then
man, OG Nino, face to face, and I can't believe these folks.
Shaking my head. Cuddy barely got to talk. Questions are awful. Just everything. Need a new face for face to face.
It's my show. Fuck you.
Yeah, Roses was almost a back burner. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then, but he was still gonna he still was gonna show up, and they did the thing. They showed up late, bro. So the thing is, it's a programming. We have 10-minute sets. You know what I'm saying? It had there's a progression of it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, not go like too deep into the minor details. And not to, speak on, other people's shit.
Yeah, because, like I said, we fuck with Coach. Like, it ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is just something.
Yeah, I think, it came down to miscommunications on both sides.
Yeah.
It's not that serious. Yeah, I mean, like now it's all good. Roses was a success.
Facts.
Coach's set was dope.
Facts.
Like anybody who sees it sees that it was fly. He had some iconic moments in that, right?
The pictures, all that.
It was fly. His set took too long, and like the concept of it was dope, and they were late, and that was all the beef was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there was no beef. I'm not even gonna call it that.
I wouldn't say it neither.
Like, there was no like.
Nah.
I never felt a way other than initially, just because I heard people were on their side were saying some crazy shit.
Yeah. And that, like I said, it's more so like, because I just, me meeting you, it was kind of like, it was just crazy because I met Coach through you, and that was one thing you always put on for Dear Lover. That's how I even knew about it. So it's like at the same time, I know it wasn't like no bad blood or nothing. It was just when he said it to me, it was kind of shocking. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like, oh, well, he didn't really go into detail. Just, we're good now. It ain't really nothing like that. That's why I kind of spoke on it now, because I asked him and he was like, the music, the fashion game and all that shit is just like the music business. People get into it, they beef, they argue, they do all that. That's why I was asking, like, have it ever been any tension just with people and shit like that?
And with collaborations that big, it was like 10 people we collaborating with. Like, we breaking bread with hella people.
Yeah.
So everybody got to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Everybody got to be moving like a unit on time.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
We had
and
2 more
considerate
people
of each
after
other.
his
You
set.
know what I'm
And his
saying?
took extra time.
Fizzled off the crowd.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
We built up the momentum in a way to where it was, so
And
it came down to rehearsal. Like, we were just not a good enough rehearsal. Like he said, lack of communication. Me and Savvy could have done a better job taking leadership. I will own up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
facts.
So it's like, there's so much, like, I probably, like, allowed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kept everybody to a strict 10, and he was really, like, he really wanted to get off, his 30 looks. Yeah. And I was just, and I was like, and as good as it was, like, all the was fly, but I still, like, if he would have gone
bro, you
down
gotta,
to 12.
You got to be on time, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, but, motherfuckers got a manuscript to apply by. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially like you said, because a lot of people don't know you don't just wake up, be like, I want to throw this party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then everybody pull up. It don't work like that. It's planning. There's all type of shit that go into it. So you know what I'm saying? So that's very understandable. And I could tell it wasn't no issue like that. You know what I'm saying? Not even to just drag and speak on Coach too much, but just love. Yeah, for sure.
Dope. I believe in him, bro. He's the leader in streetwear fashion to me.
For facts.
Like, man, just straight off hype alone. Like, I don't know. I think he went for like a year not even having a post.
Yeah,
just, like,
he said
it. Up people with
one-on-ones, like real shit.
I think Coach and Dear Lover are just now getting started.
Facts. That's what I said. That's why I'm like, I brought him to the show because I'm like, bro, this shit is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's some different shit. Even when I posted it, everybody like, where I get them jeans at? At? I'm like, yeah, bro. So, that's dope.
Have Dear Lover, bro. And so yeah, man, that's my dog.
That's dope. And yeah, that's what I was about to say. And I'm like,
I learned from that. He learned from that. Like,
it's a learning experience for sure.
No matter what, when you walk away from stuff, I'm gonna like, no matter how dope some shit is, I'm gonna wake up the next day and be like, that was dope. It would have been better if X and Y happened.
Yeah, facts.
And so, like, sometimes addressing those.
That's boss shit.
Yeah.
think about what we could have done different.
Right.
Nah, that's dope.
Every time. And we talk about that after every event. We both had events last night.
Yeah.
And we always just like,
what could have happened? Yeah, for sure. That's dope.
It's never as good as you think, never as bad as you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the philosophy I roll with.
And it'll get better, like I said. And like I said, just for you, like, congratulations on the shop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys doing y'all thing with that. And like I said, even so, like, with this, you know, since you own a business and, you know, stuff like that, like, how does someone get their clothes in your shop?
Oh, man. So, hey, I appreciate you for asking, man. And I've been meaning to come holler at y'all.
Nah, we gonna get a whole,
back.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
this Trent episode.
Nah, for sure.
Appreciate you for inviting me on, bro.
Man.
But yeah, man, Blackbox is a one-stop shop for all local merch. If you from Oklahoma, if you move to Oklahoma, if you fuck with Oklahoma, you got a local brand, like you trying to get off, like just send us your shit. We reach out on Instagram. We got a website, blackboxtulsa.com, Instagram, Blackbox Tulsa. Man, tap in. We want all local brands. See, I got Sharpside shit on right now. This shit in the store, 25% off right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go get that.
We just got the Blackbox winter line in stock. Got the coat. Got the Blackbox sweats on right now.
Blackbox down.
See 'em, but yeah.
Hey, man, go to the
and
store.
it's a black-owned brand right here, 925 Cowboy from Tulsa.
Hell yeah.
And the shades from the OK magazine, OK Aesthetics.
Oh, they hard. Yeah, I fuck with them.
Saying? Yeah, shout out to Smoke,
Yeah,
man.
I fuck with them.
So
they got the
all
little tree
local shit
logo
on.
and shit, right? The little, yeah, they hard. Yeah, I fuck with them. Nah, that's dope though. But yeah, like I said, just congratulations, you and Keezy. I know y'all do that. And like I said, shout out Keezy them. That shit raw, bro. So like I said, I love the way the city is now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got business owners that's, you know, our age and just around, you know, just the generation and just around like the culture. And it's like the shit that everybody doing, like Trent, you shit, me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, bro, we really just trying to like, motherfuckers ain't got to go nowhere. They can stay in the city. You know what I'm saying? They can stay in Tulsa, man. You got podcasts you can come to. You got merch you can go get fly. You can come to a party, do whatever, host. Bro, do whatever. I host. It's whatever. So
I love all the shit we doing. It's really helping other people too, like what y'all doing with the podcast.
I appreciate that.
What we doing with the events, the store. Like we really trying to help put other people on too,
That's
man.
all it is.
That's what it's
That
all
is
about.
all we do, bro. All one and the same.
on my soul, that's all I do. That's why I even, you know, came to do this and do this shit with Spencer like we do it. Try to put out quality, try to give people real interviews, somewhere they can come talk and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Content for the city. So, like I said, that shit dope. And just, you know, before we wrap the shit up or whatever, just more so on speaking on, like, you know, any upcoming events you got going or anything, because I know you planned out with a lot of stuff. So, anything you could just speak on or whatever?
For sure. Tyler James, Reflections of David, December 1st. That's next Friday.
And that's my guy. Shout the fuck out to him.
Circle Cinema's going to be really dope. The first one, that 100 pieces for 100 I met Nino at, went crazy. This one, it's going to be really fly, and we're doing an after party at 473 right around the corner. And we're going to go up. We got Wally Main DJing. And what else? Shit.
Yeah, we got more fashion shows coming soon, more art shows coming soon. We got some secret shit that we planning for New Year's Eve. Stay tuned for that.
And y'all, I don't know if y'all speak on it. You spoke kind of on the line that you was working on, like, you know.
So we've been working with Power Flower. We just came out with our own Sharpside pre-rolls, AK.
Gas. I smelt the boy when he came in here. You know what I'm saying?
We released it at the. We hosted Riff Raff the other night at the Tulsa, and
it was dope.
We released all them pre-rolls, and it's fly. They're going to come to the dispensary soon.
Yeah,
and
it's gas too.
I'm my
I don't even fuck with pre-rolls like that, but like they like Sharpside handpicked this shit, and it's real gas in there. You know what I'm saying?
AK and them, they invited me up to the grow, so I got to test out all the strains. And yeah, so they asked me like, what type of tree do I prefer, and I told them mellow focus.
Yeah,
and yeah, they made it happen, bro.
That's
Black
dope.
Owned Grow Company right here in town.
That's fucking dope, bro. Like I said, y'all boys do a lot. And like I said, people got to understand, man, we all in the city, from the city, trying to move, like trying to do this shit. Like, you know, and like I said, who the fuck got a weed line? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, people ain't just doing this. You get what I'm saying? So this big right here, like, so that's dope. And like I said, anything, just speak on whatever else y'all got going, like, cause shit, the city is moving, bro. Like we really doing this shit.
The last couple days, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say, speak on.
I ain't slept in 3 days.
Nah, that's all like, bro. Go ahead, go ahead.
Take that, factor that in with this interview. But like, man, I booked Riff Raff. So I was a part of hosting Sway Lee at the Tulsa a couple weeks ago. My man Paul and Justin included me in on that, and that kind of opened up a whole new like window of opportunity of working with major talent. And I figured out how that all worked. Paul walked me through, you know, how to reach through the management, and then Tyler Ray from Ghost Cat Productions, my man got me hooked up with Riff Raff because Kid Coda was opening out. Shout out Kid Coda, shout out Ghost Cat for Riff Raff at Vanguard.
Yeah.
So we got in touch with management, booked Riff Raff to do 3 songs at the Tulsa Friday night. I wasn't allowed to promo it, so that gets to my next point. Follow me on Instagram, Sharpside Trent.
Yes, sir.
Because like
you never
stuff,
know when some shit might
True.
drop.
Now my
might
song.
have
We were
fucking your favorite rapper and might be in town tonight. You never know.
That's crazy.
I'm working with some crazy names right now that I can't even say right now.
Nah, I believe you, bro.
For, contracts and stuff, but like it was contract Riff Raff. I couldn't promo that we're doing an after party till the day of. So it's like I was just sitting on that for a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like because it would impact their ticket sales at the Vanguard, and so that was that. We released the Power Flower Sharpside pre-rolls. It was lit, bro. Like it was crazy. DJ Oreo did his thing.
That's dope.
We're doing a new exclusive thing called Club Tulsa every month. So stay tuned for that because that's what's one of the things I'm really excited about. Trying to cultivate club culture in Tulsa.
No, that's dope.
Because when you somebody from another major city come in and they're like, oh, this place is cool, man, but it's not like my city. My city, this is that. And what they're talking about is club culture. So
you think people still chasing it? Like 6 rings, you gotta have 6 rings.
Yes.
You be the best.
Bron is.
Yes.
Don't let Bron get 2 more rings.
Yes.
I mean, then what about Curry? How many Curry got right now? We got
4.
So he the closest, really.
No,
because
him and LeBron. Curry don't got no
Bron
all
got 4.
defense. Curry don't got.
cool, man, but it's not like my city. My
Yeah,
city,
yeah.
this is that. And what they're talking about is club culture. So bottles.
Yeah, bottle girl, shit like that. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Shit you would
like,
see at, man, goddamn in Dallas. Shit you would see in, you know what I'm saying, Houston. Yeah, Vegas.
All that shit.
Justin came to me and said he wanted something that was exclusive but inclusive. You know what I'm saying? And so me and Savvy are getting to cook on some really exciting appearances. And not only that, like local nights. Like we're gonna have, you know, a come through night.
Yeah, that's shit. We'll pull up. I'll pull up. Anything y'all need.
It's lit. You have your own bottles.
That's dope.
We'll show love.
And that's really what we need. Like we need everybody to pull up. You can't say it's not shit going on here.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Every
doing
weekend.
shit, Trent
Every
doing shit.
weekend.
We
I
doing
see
shit
it.
together. So we need y'all to pull up and support. Even if you don't buy a ticket, just come through and show love. Even if you
Facts.
don't pull up, share the motherfucking flyer. You know what I'm saying? But hey, whenever we throw this club shit, this party shit, y'all always looking for a reason to come throw some ass. Come throw some ass.
On my
over this
granny,
way.
on my granny. And this is at the Tulsa.
That's at Tulsa. I also do club events with the GOAT. Last night was stupid. At the GOAT, we turned the GOAT upside down. Yeah, man, it was ratchet. Everything I do, even that stuff, like I try to have like a good intention.
Yeah. But
you know what I mean?
it's gonna get out of control, bro. You know.
Like in terms of like trying to put on a new DJ, trying to put on having spin new artists in the club, or like I said, just trying to cultivate and push culture in the city. 'Cause
Nah,
like
facts.
I said, club culture is a culture.
Nah, facts.
And through that, I feel like I love doing all the art stuff. My thing is how fun can I make the art party, and now this club stuff is like, man, like how can I kind of artsy up the
club.
shit?
I know what you mean, for sure.
And I also found out like the access to national level recognition, like Sway Lee, Riff Raff, was through the club. And
Yeah,
not
that's
through
big.
through my art shows. But at the same time, one benefits the other.
Facts,
You know what I
facts.
mean?
Because like I said, it's gonna create a whole world. You know, eventually it's gonna all melt together. But like I said, that's dope that you even think like that and do that type of shit. Cause we need people like you. You know what I'm saying? We definitely do. Like, you know, and y'all serious about it. And like I said, that's one thing I also saw that you seem like you put people first. You try to put on for people. You know, like why we created this show. I mean, I'm the host, but you know, it's to give people a spotlight to come talk. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that, like I said, a lot of people don't have that quality in them. So like I said, I commend you for that. And like I said, it's just dope, bro. Like I said, So before we get out of here, wrap this shit up, bro. Real shit. I appreciate you for pulling up. Appreciate you for pulling up, Savvy, bro. All that. Like I said, shout out your Instagram, whatever y'all got. Like I said, anything else I want to speak on, go ahead, shout that shit out.
Man, Savvy Craig, my Instagram.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
a rapper. Just how it sound. I'm a rapper.
Yeah, we gonna get more into it, bro.
Yeah,
So me and you, we gonna get one in for sure. For sure.
The Underground Collective, at the Underground Collective, and then Blackbox, man. That's my shit, bro. So yeah.
Sharpside _Trent on Instagram. That's where you're gonna find out all the events and all the crazy shit I've been getting into. Tap in. If you want to work, if you need help promoting your spot, we're always open for and for a haircut.
Yeah,
that's what really pays.
Let them know.
We can't make money off this event shit.
I'm my mama.
It's all off the barbershop. I'm opening my second location at TU December 1st.
That's dope. Where the address to the first one, if you can give it to them, let them know that.
943 South Pittsburgh Ave. That's at 11th and Pittsburgh between Tallies and TU.
On my soul.
At the stoplight adjacent from Taco Don's. So,
on my soul, come get chopped the fuck up because I done
it's a
seen it
vibe.
work. Yeah, for sure. The whole everything is a vibe. Y'all be out there doing y'all thing on sub, bro. So like I said, y'all go get chopped up, man. Y'all be on the lookout for Trent. All
shout
the
out
shit.
Blaine, the barber. This is his hat right here. He's selling these. I think he sold out. Did he bring you some for the shop yet?
Nah,
he's about to do a big
some
order.
Sharpside shit. I need some Blaine shit.
Yeah. Is that my
we want
barber?
all the local brands.
The concept
in there.
is like he came up with it. Is that my barber? Because he's saying people be seeing him out and be like, yo, is that my barber?
Is
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So it resonate with us. We be getting into so much fun shit. But
That's dope. And
that's
you
a great dude, bro.
And you sell merch and shit, like local merch inside your shop sometimes, don't you?
So shout out Low Road. We just did a photo shoot for them.
That's dope.
Bobby and Morgan, really dope, bro.
That's dope.
They got bro. Those are my people. We sell their sweaters, shirts, jerseys. They're fly. They're soon to have stuff in Blackbox too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. On the way.
No, that's dope. Cause that was some of the first. Even when people was like, "Where to get the Dear Lover shit at?" Your shop was one of the first spots I was seeing people pull up. So like I said, we love Coach over here. It ain't none of that. Like I said, but I already know.
Box too.
I already know. Yeah, that's why I'm like. So, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, bro. Man, OG Nino, King Spencer, Come Thru Tulsa. We out this motherfucker. Me personally, like this is just me how I feel. Like I said,
OG!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said.
I'm major in this game. Y'all just know my name. OG!